Snowpiercer is a film that requires you to really think about what is going on and why. One of the biggest questions you ask yourself whilst watching Snowpiercer is why the train is split up into different sections. This is because Snowpiercer has a huge amount of segregation within the film. We see the wealthy people at the front of the train and the poor people have been put at the bottom of the train. This can also be linked towards Rosa Parks and how she stood up to the law and didn't give her seat to the white person, except as this is the poor people standing up to the wealthy, and how the two groups of people are treated differently, just like black people compared to white people. We find out how they were treated throughout the film. The food that is given to the poor people are called protein blocks. As the poor people are progressing through the train, they found out that protein blocks consist of mashed up insects. Whilst the poor people are eating mashed up insects, the wealthy people are eating sushi that is given to them in pristine condition and is made in front of them, and many more. They also receive many more delicacies. The wealthy people also get access to hot tubs, clubs, and saunas. The movie also shows uprising, onslaught, and revolt as the poor people fight their way from the top to the top of the train. Whilst the poor people are making their way through the train, they come across a group of axemen. One of the axemen within the group holds up a fish and slowly drags his axe down, gutting the fish. This action has multiple meanings, one of those meanings being he is showing them what he is going to do to them. This action can also be seen as a tribal act, as he is coating his weapon in blood so it's ready for battle. The final reason behind this could be that he's coating his axe in the fish's blood to taint his weapon so it will infect the victim's wounds. After the poor people have fought their way through the axemen, they use the second-in-command Minister Mason to grant them access through to Wilford, but they encounter a part of the journey where you see a group of people who have been frozen by the harsh weather conditions outside. The meaning behind this is that it gives whoever is on board of the train a feeling that the outside is dangerous and the train is the only way of surviving. The film shows a lot of scenes that have props that have a lot more meaning behind them. For example, in one of the scenes, they're on the train, they come across a tunnel, and after this tunnel there is a bridge. Underneath this bridge lays a plane that had crashed many years ago. When the train is crossing the bridge, one of the actors whose name is in the film is Namgung Minsu looks down at the plane and says that every time he crosses this bridge he can see more of the plane. This tells us that the ice is melting and there is still the hope of surviving outside of the train.